record. Hey, phones on flight mode. No.
Hey man, first things first, what I would like to say, me and the team, is that thank you for the feedback, guys. Thank you for the feedback. We didn't know, good see, we was out there, Tina was out there.
I'm so happy we did this. Like becoming what we are, the live and direct network. I feel like we spoke about procrastination.
Facts.
And now I think we beat that.
Beat it, bro.
We beat that. We are recording our second episode.
Bro, let me say something, by the way. Let me say something. My name is Eloy Double X 255101A. That's where we at. I don't know my left and rights, but on my
that's your right. He's on your right. Yeah.
On my right, I got JJ. He pulled up last episode. Y'all heard him. I got JJ on my side. On my left, I got Grandmaster P. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't playing. On the sound, this time, getting the work done for real. We got El Jefe in the house. On the camera, we got Les Double X doing the most. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the whole team. Poo, poo, poo. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing it.
We on, bro. We on. First things first, what I would like to touch on, this topic hits me hard because I'm an artist, yabo. The boy Tebogo, I don't even listen to his music. That man was mole, leo ole.
Piano artist.
Maru.
Yeah, bro. So Brody, what happened is, over the weekend, I don't know which weekend this or the previous weekend, him and his manager, and I don't know if it's his friend or whatever, they had a trip to Lagos, Nigeria. Not even Lagos. They went to Nigeria. So there he was going to perform, obviously. He was going to perform. In his head, he thought he's performing for one weekend, only to find out he's performing for the entire weekend. And then he was like, no, we didn't sign up to this. According to him, allegedly, he says he went to the club owner on some, where's my manager, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, where's my money, rather. And then the manager was like, the club manager was like, your manager already took the cash and the bottles of champagne. You fail. So technically they were stranded in Nigeria. They couldn't come back.
So the manager dipped on him.
The manager dipped on him, left them that side, yabo. So the kid decided to go on Instagram live, exposing the industry. The usual, the usual names came up, yabo. So my question today, like for all of us, is the industry really crooked? Like Scorpion Kings allegedly they took their soul.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happening.
You feel there's a lot happening. So is it a pattern? Is the industry crooked or are artists gullible? What's your opinion on that?
I think it's greed, man. The money thing. It's always about the money. So when you look at it, a lot of the feuds that are online between artists that are like collaborating is the splits. You understand? Yeah. And some people don't make it clear who gets what, the shares, how they're going to split. 50-50, 80-20, I don't know. I'm not really that tapped in.
Rights and the performance rights.
Yes. So you find that some people now feel like they are obligated to more. Like, okay, maybe I invested a lot more work into this. Or I'm the bigger artist, you're just a little, I'm doing you a favor, you understand? So there's a lot of stealing. So stealing each other's art, stealing each other's monies, and what is deserved to the other person. So
do we say the industry is crooked?
Of course. Okay. That makes the industry crooked.
He says the industry is crooked. What do you say?
Definitely. That's a touching, like, as you're speaking, I'm thinking, how many people have we worked with? How many people have we separated with? So much was done. So many things happened behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. What's it? I have to get the, because now we're live and direct.
Who's
that guy that he went to one of the podcasts and said that I think it's not just
Jazik. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
What did he say?
He says that he recorded his whole album there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what the gist is. He recorded his whole album. Let's say you're the producer and whatnot. And then that guy you take out an album and then all my work is in there, but it's your album. I don't get nothing.
Yeah.
I just went there to come work, dog. I just went there to
Yeah.
come work. So, I mean, we have been in this. Today I sent you a picture saying that you've been in the game for so long.
Man.
But how many people have you separated with the one that you started, you know?
A lot. Most of them actually.
And is it a money thing? Has it been?
Most of the time it's a money thing, it's a greed thing, and sometimes it's being ignorant, yeah, but when you're young, and like you're hot-headed, yeah, bro.
I bet when we started this podcast in the group, there was maybe 10 members.
How many are we now? The circle got smaller.
So okay, you both are saying it's the industry being crooked. Anybody else wanna add on before I add on my take? I would say, ne, Kaluta Lilitu is saying the industry is messed up, industry inside the artist. But
From my perspective as an artist, I would say artists are gullible. Like as artists, we don't think, especially if you're from the hood and on a nix, also with your head, you're now using your stomach to think. I wanna get out the hood. So even if I give you a shitty deal, you don't have the time to read through it because I wanna be on TV, I wanna do this. That time, most artists, we know they are signed in 360 deals. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
What's a 360 deal?
A 360 deal, it's a deal where, what would I say? The record label develops you as an artist. They take you without nothing. What Ambitious was doing for its artists. Like, we take you without nothing, and then we invest in you, and then we're gonna make back our money from recouping from you, meaning that the merchandise you sell, everything you make, we take the cash because we are trying to make back our money. You feel? So that's a 360 deal. This reminds me back like the year is 2018. I'm in Pretoria, I'm working, you feel. So I'm making enough money. In my head, I'm like, okay, now I got money, I can start investing in my music. I go on Twitter, I'm looking for a manager. I find this guy, he says he used to work for SABC, you feel. The guy pulls up at work, we have like a meeting, he shows me what he can do. He has already a plan with me. And then his plan is that not a lot of artists take care of schooling, you know, because I was, you know, doing my learnership. Not a lot of artists think about school, so we're gonna use that to market you. I'm like, fuck, I'm loving this, you feel. The only thing that ticked me off is that when he gave me the contract, he was like, yo, you'll tell me when to come and get this. I was like, cool. I spent a couple of days reading the contract, going back and forth the contract, and then I realized, okay, on the contract, he specifies that I should give him 15,000 cash in advance so that he can start marketing me. And if I don't have the 15,000, then I should like put it on my tab on him. Like he's my manager, he will pay.
You're indebted to him.
Yes, I'm indebted
like
to
how
him.
record labels, you are indebted to the.
And then on the contract it says that he gets 20%, and then from everything I do, like my likeness everywhere I appear, even if the deal he didn't help bring on the table, he's still getting that. So I was like, what?
That is a shady contract.
But they are all like that. Every contract is like that. It's a standard, you know, industry contract.
So basically, the creative.
Yeah.
Ne?
To the mic.
Yeah. So as a creative, you want to collaborate with someone. So these people come up with contracts that they are looking out for them,
It's
their
a business.
own best interest.
Yeah, it's a business. A business wants to make money.
So we are making it through cheating each other.
Cheating each other.
on you.
No, it's not cheating each other if I told you. Like, they're giving you the contract to read. I'm not cheating if I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But then also comes in where people don't know how to read contracts.
That's what I'm saying. Artists are gullible.
Yeah.
No, let me explain it.
Or
Let me
quite
define it from
illiterate.
a perspective of me also being an agent some way, somehow. You know, I think what we're selling is the dream. You understand? You want that dream, right? And I'm making it possible. But we're not talking about money. We're not agreeing about money. We're talking about the dream at the moment. You understand? So all these places, we're going to have an adventure all together. You understand? So I'm giving you that platform to live this dream. The money side is what you see.
That's where your investment, you're like, I already put you in these hotels. I already put you in all these flights. Who do you think was paying for all of this? The artists, because record labels don't have money. It's like the bank don't have money. We put money in the bank.
Yeah, they
record labels
like,
don't have
loans. They loan.
Record labels don't have what do you call this, art. They don't have anything. We are the art. We are the currency. So we can't keep blaming the industry when we know all these people signed a deal. Even then, Jima Are Ostaki ko Nigeria, he has to perform for like the whole weekend. whose problem is it that he handed his own career to his manager? Fella, your manager should be your advisor. You should communicate with them. They don't make decisions and come and tell you. That's what management is, right? There's an owner of a company and the management, it's below. So you are the, I don't get it. I feel like artists are gullible.
Yeah, like I just said, ne, I think that whole part, I like the fact that you read through your contract. Sometimes you give an artist, they just sign, they just want to get going, dog. Let's get going. You selling me this? Let's get going. You understand?
That
And
advance. That
when
advance,
they
though.
see that, okay, somewhere somehow it's gonna be a bridge here. What do I have? What do I have out of this, dog? You had the dream.
You got the fame, but you don't got the money.
But I don't get it, bro. Do artists never get paid like something, yana?
That's the thing, ne? It's like you sign a contract. Okay, let's say there's no contract. When we make a song and we agree, Guti, this is our song. Maybe I would be. Let me play the devil's advocate in DJ Maporisa's defense or whatever.
And when you're saying you mean legally with Samro and registering.
After we make a song, we gotta make split sheets. There's mechanical rights and performance rights. You feel?
And which one owns?
Wait, there's no which one owes more.
Okay.
There's mechanical rights and performance rights. Mechanical rights means that where was this song made?
Produced.
Yeah, who was writing this song, who was producing this song? Those people get 50% of the song. The other 50% is performance rights, meaning who's singing the song. You feel? Who's like using their voice? Yeah, and then on that 50 of performance, you still have to share with the writers. Yes.
From your 50%.
Yes. So every time they say you have to own your masters, they're actually split. Like it's not just one bundle.
Okay.
Yeah, that means you have to have a cut in both of these 50%.
Shout out for the information we're getting live and direct.
I love how we went a lot of workshops. Dude, I always encourage workshops are amazing. That's where you get to meet everybody. That's where you get to learn a lot of things. I love this.
We have to do, because I feel like the only way artists can be better. Like there's nothing wrong with signing to a record label. There's nothing wrong with the 360 deal. You feel? J. Cole signed the 360
with Jay-Z. Sure. But on his first maybe 2 albums, he already recouped. He made the money back. So he had the decision to decide, I'm gonna stay or I'm gonna leave. Pretty Ugly signed, I think, a 360 with Mabala Noise. Not Mabala, was that Ambitious, allegedly. He only did 1 album and then he left. He knew what he wanted from the deal. Use me, but I'm gonna use your platform for me to get a nationwide audience.
That was pretty smart of him.
Yeah, Pretty Ugly, pretty smart.
No,
So sometimes,
your terms.
so sometimes a fucked up deal doesn't mean it's a fucked up outcome. You feel? There's no such thing as bad publicity. Publicity is publicity. You feel?
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah, ask me.
Take your time, my brother.
When you're an artist
and you get your deal, right? And you shine your shine, the little that you get to go to your pocket, do you still live that dream or do you invest somewhere?
As a good artist or as a normal artist, there's 2 options. There's that I'm from a well-off family. I don't need to use my money like that. And there's that artist that I'm from a very poor background. So everything I make, I have to take it back home. Like
The grinders.
yeah, we are all grinders.
Yeah, but
I feel like there's nobody's needs are bigger than others. Just because I spend my money on clothes and you spend your money on your son or daughter, it's equal. It's the same money.
It's your money.
You fail.
It's like that girl always said, "Oh, you're always getting drunk every weekend, and you're not, you don't even have a car and whatnot." And they asked her, "Do you drink every weekend?" Like, no. Do you have a car? No.
Exactly. And again, some people believe that their dreams are our dreams.
You feel? Just because my age mates are driving doesn't mean I also want to drive. Yes, I do want to drive, but I have bigger things to achieve before. You feel? Sometimes
we all have like unique paths in
you
life.
feel somebody is investing in buying a house. El Jeff was saying this. There's something he said.
Before a bird can start a family, it will build a nest first. You feel? So that's also another thing, that I wouldn't start a family before I have a house or when you start a family.
Before you're capable
You
of
feel,
taking care of it.
bro, there are people who are millionaires who like were victims of teenage pregnancy. You feel like
Advice to any artist?
Advice to artists: know what type of artist you wanna be. You can either be an artist who want to sign, or you can be an independent artist. But either way, whether you are independent or you are signed, you still have to put in the work. But after you get your record deal, it doesn't mean you have to relax and watch them do. You still have to grind and get your stuff, because that's how the label drops you.
So you're saying this is Tebogo's fault for being gullible?
It's not Tebogo's fault for being gullible. It's the, how can I say, it's the culture. Like,
So do you feel like does he deserve? Does he deserve what happened to him?
he's too young. He's too young. He's too young. Yeah,
But he is in his own right an artist, and
Yeah,
shouldn't
he is.
be just treating each other equally.
Yeah, to be honest, he does. To be honest, let me be honest. He does deserve, like, you deserve
Yo,
everything,
despite how
because-
old you are. And
Yeah,
whatever.
because as soon as in fact to Oyako, where you are going, you have to make sure that the logistics are right. Because it's in another country, and then I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
I should have my returning ticket on me already, so that if things go south, I can leave now. You understand? Yeah.
so. Yeah, man, artists, let's stop being gullible. And if you feel like you're already gullible, man, start. If you can't read, man, put that contract inside ChatGPT.
Have a lawyer, someone you trust.
Yeah, we can't afford
translate it
lawyers.
to-
We can't afford lawyers. Put that on ChatGPT. It will analyze that.
Thank you,
You
AI.
don't want lawyers.
I would also like make your best friend the manager, man. Somehow.
Yeah.
You know, always have that guy that always goes there and make sure that they follow everything. Because like, how do you have a manager that you can't trust, but to leave you in another country? That's so sad, bro.
That's crazy,
That is
bro.
so-
And imagine you are left in Nigeria when there's so much xenophobic things going on already in South Africa. Now you are stranded in a country where their citizens don't feel safe in our country.
Yeah, man.
When we put artists aside in everything, as a person, it's not a good situation for him, you know.
Yeah.
Like his art got him there.
Unfortunately. So we'll see how this pans out, and if he gets what he deserves in the end. We don't know. But
But is he back in the country now?
He missed his flight this morning.
On one again.
traveling by car.
Traveling by car, man. Hey,
No, man. Anything else happened this week, man? This is fresh. We're gonna talk about this for a very long time. But anything else interesting happened this week?
Let me see. Nah, man, I've just been working. I feel like, yeah.
Wait. Let me ask. Have you guys seen the Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipa documentary? There's a Netflix series, and then there's like a Showmax series on that.
I heard about it and I haven't watched it yet, but I hear a lot about it.
What do you know about him? I did Thabo Bester. What comes to your mind?
Okay, in the podcast, in the Netflix thing. Yeah, I heard it on a podcast. That's
Okay,
why I'm
okay.
saying that. Yeah, they were saying that who's that yellow bone girl that MT sings about?
Pearl Tusi.
Pearl. Is it
Yeah,
Pearl Tusi?
yeah, she's on the Netflix thingy series too.
Okay. Her, ne?
What about Pro Tuzi?
She's also involved with Thabo Bester somehow. She actually called a pastor for Thabo Bester. But the ugliest story I heard about him is that he killed a girl in a hotel or something like that, and then told the people there not to disturb her, and then he left her there.
Yeah, allegedly, but yeah.
Allegedly, yes. Right.
Yeah, and
That's
then
what I heard.
come call like the sheet and stuff. Yeah, man, the home. Yeah, like dog. What happened? The story is, I don't know. Angiti had like an agency where he would like invite models to get them in these big brands and stuff. You feel. So apparently he lured this girl, or this was his girlfriend. I'm not sure. And then they got to the hotel, and then the story goes that while they were in the hotel, I don't know where they got the story from, but the story goes that while they were in the hotel, they had an argument because the chick was on Tabo's phone, and then he realized that Tabo has a girlfriend, blah, blah. So they had an argument. And then Tabo's side of the story is that they had an altercation at night, and then they fell asleep. He woke up in the middle of the night, about 2 a.m. after middle of the night. He decided, okay, you know what? this girl is not gonna leave. Like, he was like, he said he was scared that this girl is gonna tell or whatever. So he did what he did and left her in the room and never came back.
I think it's such a shame, man, that you could die at the hands of somebody that tells you that they love you. That is one of the strangest things, man. Like, the same person that tells you I love you is very capable of taking your life.
RP AKA dog. All these people, I'm talking about the ones we all know that, like, they were unalived around their circles. Yeah, you feel they were around the people they trust and stuff.
Yo,
So
can we talk more about these things? Because like we seem to remember and seem to just brush things over.
It's like getting to what General Mkhwanazi has been talking about.
We're gonna get to that one.
I feel like it's tied.
Yeah. Hold on, what's up?
That's deep. That's deep. That's the Mkhwanazi thing, but I think we're still gonna touch into that because that was one of. I think it's still early days to even talk about much, but it's definitely
So far,
going
my conclusion is I feel like he's a chosen one, man.
But no, okay.
Listen, he's doing something righteous, right?
Dog, not for me, I don't want to lie. Every time somebody came up and did something of this big magnitude, every time, dog, the government has always been trying to blind us from something bigger happening, dog.
You think there's going to be a distraction after this?
Besides the distraction, this is going to be brushed over. We're going to forget about this because whatever that we were supposed to look at is going to be done.
I'd be okay with that if
everybody that's involved gets to get punished for what they did and what all the cover-ups and everything, man, because that's crime.
But
Police are committing crime.
Bro, this is South Africa, bro. Like, assassinations this side are quiet. This is not no Charlie Kirk in front of people thing. This is South Africa. You disappear, bro. Witnesses disappear, allegedly. Witnesses disappear, bro.
It does happen, but I think he must have already, he's smart enough to have thought that.
Do you think this is a turning point where everything just gets to normal?
Like the government collapsing.
We stop living that way. Yeah, bro.
If the government collapses and there's nobody to, we are governing ourselves this whole time. Because I think would be afraid of like there's nobody to govern, and it's important to have that hierarchy, But it's also like we are the same people that have been governing us.
yes, but what's crazy is that as much as we say we are the same people governing us, we don't make the decisions that govern us. You may decide, oh yes, you're gonna wake up and do this.
Yeah, we put people. Democracy is it's quite.
And then now we're just finding out, according to what General Mkhwanazi is saying, this country is not run by politicians. It's run by these mafias who are controlling these politicians. You feel so? I do what I do. After doing what I do, I know my nigga gonna handle my situation.
To think there are independent forces that are more powerful than the government is not a settling thing. Because then you're telling us that we've lost before we even get a fight. Think about it.
Yeah, dog, like, hey man, let's get money and be on the other side and talk from the other side. You feel talking from this side.
Let's get money, except let's not do crime to get money. I think, that's an important
thing. Can I ask a question? Just a random question. Aish, in 5 years, what do you see South Africa looking like?
Damn.
In 5 years.
That's 2030.
Dog, I don't want to lie. For me, in my case, in 5 years, that's 2030. We're going to be still in the same situations. Like,
you don't see any change in five whole years?
Not even 10 years. We're not going forward.
How long do you think?
We are stagnant. Like, as a country, we are stagnant. We're not going forward. We are not going backwards. We are still trying to maintain potholes, dog. That's what's going on. Like, we still
we're trying to maintain.
We don't even know how to build proper roads, dog.
People misspell the whole painting.
The only thing that's like progressive about South Africa is the entertainment industry. You feel that's the only thing that's gonna be progressive, that's gonna open doors to stuff. But even in entertainment industry, we pay tax so that they can fix the roads. I'm not gonna be using my money to fix a road.
Yeah,
You
the
feel?
same celebrities must drive on safer roads.
Where do you see South Africa in 5 years?
I think more youth doing something for themselves. I feel like there's just so much right now available for people to do, man. With the use of I know like AI is actually becoming quite crazy right now, because you can generate almost to it takes quite the skill. Also, you need to really know how to engineer prompts, but yeah, if you got that down, you can literally use it to do almost anything, almost. But it's breaking through. It's breaking barriers, bro. Yeah, people can become artists. You can have AI artists.
Bro, I asked. You said advice for artists. Here's another advice for artists. This is a real one. Go to Chat GPV, GTV, GBV, GT, LGTV.
Oh shit.
Go,
LGTV. Life's good.
Life's good, man. Go to that website ne, as an artist. Ne. I saw this on TikTok. I forgot who's the guy's name. But he said, go to TikTok, not TikTok, go to ChatGPV and ask ChatGPV to be your manager. Tell ChatGPV your current situation, how you're going through,
I
or what you
wanted to
can
ask
do.
that earlier regarding the Tebogo situation.
Oh,
Regarding the Tebogo situation. Asking like, can you, if you, we're talking about managers, and it's like, can AI can become your manager?
Yes, it does, and it manages good. You just have to give it your specific situation. Okay, Kuma, I live in this house. There's blah blah blah.
I know we're afraid of all that shit, but now
Be
you need
very
a manage
realistic about it.
the way you want it to present you. You don't need to
Yes.
tell it your actual story. You can tell it the story you wish to portray in your art.
Okay.
You feel, and then
Yeah.
let it manage.
There's blah 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 blah. Give you a timeline. It'll tell you what to do. If you follow those, man, I tell you, its algorithm. It understands its brothers and sisters. It's AI gender based.
AI gender based.
Chat GBV sponsored to you
Imagine if
live
AI
by nothing.
actually, the same things, the same complexities that humans experience. Now AI, it's conflicting AI. So imagine AI. We have the father, the mother, the child, and whatever.
Yeah, we wouldn't need that.
And
We
it's
would-
AI gender based.
yeah, but they have generation 1, generation 2, third generation, fourth
Yeah,
generation.
so generational war.
Conflicted.
Fake life.
Fake
Yeah,
life.
it is a fake life, facts. But you know what's crazy about this fake life? I feel like when you don't keep up with the times, you get left behind. And this wave
Yeah.
is gonna be. This is like the next thing we're gonna see that's close to evolution.
Because
feel?
I remember when I was studying my IT, my degree at Boston. We did I did get to study about AI in one of my modules, right? And at the time, it was AI and also Internet of Things, machine learning, and all of that. So to think this was between 2017 2018,
was a minute ago.
you know, and that was already my modules. We don't know the people before that. Before that, modules had changed, because mind you, when times change, also education has to keep up with the time. So you need to get educated about AI at university levels and all of that. So I didn't get to, or at least at the time, it wasn't that interesting to me. But lately, I've been using it, and yeah, it does wonders, man. It does. It
my
does
my
wonders.
question is to maybe to you, because you brought this AI thing up. What are your thoughts on AI taking over? Before you answer, there's this theory that I guess we don't know who built the pyramids.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't we?
Yeah, but we will. That's another story. So there's a concept that AI built. AI. I don't know. AI made us slaves so that we can build the pyramids, and then we found a way to take over AI, and then we existed so long that we created AI again to come and govern us. So now we are teaching you as a child.
that is a mind fuck.
My
That is a
nigga.
trip.
So how do you feel about movies like I Robot, The Matrix? You feel No, I mean like those movies where AI has already taken over and humans are serving it. Do you think we'd ever reach a point where Chat GPV can control us?
I feel like here's how I look at it, right? I feel like the more technology advances and makes things a lot convenient for us, the more we become lazy, right? So look at cooking. There's a lot of technology to do that, and you'll probably have AI. You know, it now it comes with AI. It can cook on its own. You can tell it what to do and whatever, voice command and whatever. So yeah, man, AI is really, the more lazy we become and we start depending on it, it'll probably assume leadership.
Facts. Best son say on that.
I just want to say that my favorite times is when
Because it's sorry,
Wait.
Sway ain't got all the answers, but AI does.
no, honestly, my favorite times is just sitting with the family around a fire burning, singing songs, chilling. I don't want to hype this AI thing, you know, because like he's saying, dog, taking over humankind on Earth, dog, it's a sin on its own, dog. We have to be the first. We are first before the animals. What
we
but you have to realize
over the earth.
Yeah, but you have to realize when you say having family time, there's a fireplace and we're chilling. When we say we have family time and we're chilling, we're cozy, né? You have to realize one thing. That's the future of AI, where the father and the mother don't need to be at work. AI is handling the emails and everything. Now you get the time to be free and spend time with your family.
You think it's meant to liberate us?
No, I'm putting like the way he phrased it.
Yeah.
Okay, now families can't bond because they're busy at work.
Yeah.
But in the future where AI is like we are lazy and is taking over, we build families as humans.
Hi. So we said the next 5 years is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a roller.
Do you think in the next 5 years, just one last question.
Keep them questions coming.
Do you think in the next 5 years, somewhere in between, Julius will see some kind of rule?
Julius Malema, ruling as president of the country.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm not saying
I
that
would
because I don't
actually
believe
like
in
to
his.
see it, man.
We all would like to see him. I like the way he thinks. I like his ideology. Yeah, while we're talking that, he started turning on. I saw this video on Twitter where Julius Malema is like, bakana ba kra mebereko mare ko ga bo bona." So I think he's turning a leaf, guys. He noticed that South Africans don't like how he was like, yo, let our brothers and sisters work. So maybe he might in the next 5 years because he's turning a leaf. Then that's now a possibility. But we have to realize, allegedly, the three big parties are funded by the same companies. You feel so? If I'm funding the three of us, obviously it's nice to see conflict because I get to see which ones get their stocks rising, which one, you get what I'm saying. It's all a
And that person
monopoly.
that funds you also push the narrative.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm doing. We don't know
I mean,
because yeah.
I'm sure if, for example, you had money to sponsor any two parties or two people who are ambitious or whatever, and you are like, I'm gonna give you this money, but this is what I need you to do, because if the obligation is not for you to like return it, I'm sponsoring you. You understand? I push my propaganda through you. You understand?
To answer you on that, when Floyd Shibambu left EFF, and then he was in Kondo, and then something happened, and then he had to go start his own thingy on the side. He alluded to the fact that sometimes, allegedly, that's gonna save me a lot because I know a lot of weird
it's
shit.
important to.
Yeah. So he said that sometimes Julius would enter the room and tell them, "Kuti, yo, today we're disrupting parliament. Why? Don't ask questions. We're gonna do this. Finish and clap." And
Don't
then
ask questions.
Yeah, and then they would go there and then do that, and then whatever the good will stop. You feel?
Oh, it's crazy. Man.
So that ties up to that thing that if the person funding me saying I should do this, then I am doing this because clearly this three-headed snake, one of these here doesn't agree. So,
But isn't that kind of like organization committing suicide. Because mind you, as much as we are seeing them as our leaders in parliament, they are doing some of the most childish things.
Yeah, but we still nominate them, we still elect them because we like
How they talk over each other, how they insult each other. It becomes like, hey, I got better things to watch than my leaders trying. You understand?
Think of it psychologically, dog. Kokasi, ha go lwaniwa. Maybe that family is fighting. We all get out and just watch. You feel what I'm saying? So we are still
But
black. That's because
they're not the entertainment industry.
no, it's not entertainment. It's the way black people, the way I don't know.
They are leaders.
Not even South Africa's black people, we love drama, dog. Like,
Let's hear
that's why
more.
we elect these people and watch them fight and be like, hey, these people. And then after 4 years, we elect them again. And like,
It's like all a distraction. The important things are not getting solved. These people go there, and I know it's I don't know how. In terms of time and whatever,
we love drama, dog.
they have to pay to be. You understand? There's a budget allocated for them to spend time in that place, right?
what place? The parliament.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, instead of going there and achieving the agenda of the day, they go there, they start insulting each other, they make noise. That money is wasted. They leave, they go home, they get paid. And we are still, left behind.
How many, dog, we've been left behind since Nelson Mandela was released in prison. That's how long we've been left behind. Like,
So let's rely on the AI,
everything
man.
we've been putting a pin on it.
Let's rely on
Now
the
that
AI.
the entire board is full of pins, it's like we're trying to get to locations. and shit.
Can I ask you, bro? What do you ask your AI? at the moment?
Usually because I do like web design and graphic designs, I sort of prompt it to design certain things a certain way. So I use it for that. I use it for copywriting. Basically, because I own an internet cafe, or at least I call it that now. But I'll have a website up soon for the business. So yeah, I'm trying to do digital marketing, right? Offer digital marketing services, right? And so
Is AI making it easier?
yeah, because working as like a one-man show, man, I can't rely or trust somebody to deliver something, a service on time.
Yeah.
You understand? As much as, yes, I don't mind getting somebody to design for me while I have quite a lot of work on my plate. But it's also like, hey, AI is there. Let me use 2 minutes of my time, figure out, because you can play around with it as many times as you want, unless obviously there's premium versions for,
The money gang.
yeah. So I use it for that, and it's working quite good for me, man. Yeah.
What you using it for?
Yeah,
I once asked it a question like me and my girlfriend were going through a dry patch. Like, I'm going through a dry patch with my girlfriend. What can I ask her that will get us in an interesting conversation? And at the end, yeah, we kind of laughed.
So it worked.
Yeah, it did.
AI gave you some good advice. Okay. Okay. Imagine you owe your relationship to AI, man. To be like, yeah, you fix that. You let us patch up. You let us patch up. Yeah. This is because of you, ChatGPT.
Hey, man, AI is a workspace, dog.
Yeah, man.
AI is a workspace. When you got like a content idea to do and you don't know which angle to use or which way to do it, you just tell AI, yo, I got this to do and this to do.
Yeah,
What
it
you
can
gonna
help
do
you.
about
It
You
can
feel?
help you help
Yeah.
itself.
Dog, but I don't feel like I want it solving my personal issues. I want AI to help me make money. That's what I use it for. Everything else is like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. Anything else? Anything else? What happened this week? It's been it's whatever day it is today. What happened this week? What happened? We shoot on Tuesdays, 5 a.m. in the morning, drinking liquor.
I have a question for the team here, ne?
Yes, sir.
Where now I saw this meme, right? It says at the beginning of the year you tell yourself like 2025 is my year, and then September 2025 wondering, hey, what have I done? What have I achieved? So I just want to ask each one of us, what are you most like truly grateful for? What is your biggest achievement to date from January till September?
Wait.
Yeah.
I would have advice for people when they choose their year. So, follow signs, man. We live in a world, a earth that has so much history. So I usually follow. I was introduced Chinese zodiacs.
Yeah, Chinese zodiac.
By Roy Kibabo, the designer. Shout out Roy.
Shout out.
So sometimes you plan for things, but it's not your year.
Yeah, like they said, it's a snake year.
Sure.
You feel, so.
I get that, but I feel like people still do need to plan.
Yeah.
You can. Planning is important.
Planning is important. Whether it's not your year, you tried.
So I would say, dog, this year, the biggest accomplishment.
Sure.
Quarter first, number one. We went to quarter first. Number two, more or less, the mixtape is out. I ain't dropped music in a minute. So I dropped the mixtape finally. So yeah, those are like the two biggest things that I was like doing, dog. You feel? The rest is like making money is normal, dog. I can't be celebrating making money. We make money every year.
Yeah, that's not like a biggest achievement.
It's not like a biggest achievement.
It's not an accomplishment making money. Oh, and starting a podcast, motherfucker. Motherfucker, yes.
We are going to be on YouTube, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Do the most. Help us grow. How many subs do we have?
18 are the best. Yeah.
I saw 19, but between Friday and now, when we first,
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a door-to-door. Everybody must subscribe.
Yeah, re tla tla ka data.
Yeah, man.
500
yeah, man.
Let's put it on a mag. Re kopa le re kenyetse di topics tsa ntho tse tsegang mo kasi tse le feelang ka re le batla re bua ka tsona so that we get connected.
Yeah, let's
with
get
the
a
hood,
website and then people can.
And again, we're trying to do a portal. Lash was suggesting, Lash was suggesting, it's like a group chat where our community close that thing and we'll drop all these job opportunities, all these funding opportunities and everything there, wabo. So we'll drop the link on our description. Yeah, wabo na re ona machine. Go kuma location.
And I haven't answered, ne?
Yes, you haven't answered.
Man, I think
This year, what have you seen here?
This year, what I feel like was the best thing I ever did was leave the country.
Yeah.
When I left the country in July, man, I don't know, it did something to me, man. Like it was quite refreshing. It had been like 10 whole years before I actually like crossed the border, and as an adult,
it's been forever. I never crossed
first
the
time
border.
traveling as an adult, and it went well. Went to Zim, touched down Mozambique, came back, and we're still doing the most. Guys, do the most. We die, guys. Don't forget that.
In closing, JJ, close for us.
Yeah, I got something to say, guys.
Yeah.
Let's double X on the mic. Yeah, straight to your point. Get that by you. Yeah, now 2025, what I did, 2025, bro. 2025, bro. Yeah, my nigga dropped a mixtape, more or less. This is most of the dopest mixtapes I ever had for Melody Double X. I could get my link, get my TikTok share. I'll drop the. We'll drop the link. We'll drop a bunch of links for my So 2025 is my year being a single parent.
Yeah,
as a dad, raising my daughter. I like it. If the mother is alive, she comes then there, maybe once or twice a month or once. Then the
nigga, we don't give a fuck about her. We talking about you, nigga. It's about you, nigga. You making other people famous. The fuck.
Let him be proud of being a
dad.
Why you bringing the baby mama in this? Why you bringing the baby mama in this?
How many times do we get dragged?
But we're not dragging women, dog. We are not draggers. Guys, we are not draggers. We don't drag women. Let's be bigger men. Like, yo, drama is for the women. We gonna keep it.
He's showing up more.
Yes, but talk about how you're showing up more. Don't talk about who's not pitching up. It's not about who's not there. It's about
it's supposed to be a two-man thing.
But it's not. No, it can't be a two-man thing. A two-human thing.